A poet from Walthamstow, his inspiration was starting to go. But then what he found was today's around the ground, and those rhymes, they just started to flow. Good evening everyone, and what a delightful evening it is. Warm, sunny, big dark before too long, barely a breath of wind, and I am at Walthamstow Football Club for their FA Cup match against London Lions, my first competitive match of this season. So let's start with this walk around the ground. Lovely colours if you look at the sun there. 3 rows of concrete terracing and covered all up what I will call the near end. Looking behind me where those fellas are there, and where that sort of turret thing is, that's the entrance. There I came to Walthamstow Tube, and a bit of a walk from there I suppose. Didn't rush it at all, but it's about half an hour. It's an amazing setup. There's loads of 3G cages and pitches around the outside with adults and kids. They all seem to be being used. There's people everywhere, which is absolutely great to see in this area of London. So we come round this bend here. There's all sort of grass cuttings that have got all brown, so lots of room here. Concrete hard standing all the way around. The dugouts are ahead of me, and you might just be able to make out to the left that there's another bit of terracing just ahead of me. It really is a lovely old ground. The sun is going to play absolute havoc with me during this filming. I'm going to look over there. Look at that. It's a fantastic view. You won't be able to see the stand, but that looks great. Oh, it did to me anyway. So here's the terracing ahead of me by this floodlight, and there's about 4 steps between the 2 dugouts, so the other dugout is just ahead of me here, and we walk up 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and that's looking at the away end there. If I look to my right, I'm absolutely dazzled by the sun. All very unusual. FA Cup match. FA Cup starting on a Tuesday evening on the 1st of September. I've never known anything quite like it, but it's lovely to have a competitive game to get to. That's far end again. Some lovely light here. Bought my ticket online as I was to do, and which was seamless. It just showed the email when I came in, hand sanitizer to use when you got in. Really very well organised again. Lots of trees and what have you all cut down here, and you're going to be dazzled by the sun, and I apologise, but it's setting, and what can you do? That's looking back at where we've just been. You can see the dugouts. It's a better view of the dugouts there. Pitch looks superb, immaculate, and if you see all those floodlights at the end, that's where those other pitches that I'm talking about are. I'm going to go up these 3 concrete terracing steps here to try and get the sun out the way, and it's still playing a bit of havoc, but that's the main stand over there. Let's hope I can actually get an area where I can get a good shot of it for you. This video is filmed on Tuesday the 1st of September. I anticipate it will go up Sunday week, so I can't do the maths, but it's going to be about the 14th, 13th probably, that it'll go up for reasons that I just won't bore you with. And there you are. Suddenly it looks really dark, and that's the main stand there with that tight thing behind. So hard standing all the way around. I guess it looks a bit ramshackle really, and it has an enormous amount of character, and it's so in place with where it is in East London, but I wouldn't want it changed in any way. Walthamstow station is at the end of the Victoria line for anyone coming from outside London who's not too familiar with the tube. Right, that's a lovely shot with the sunlight on the dugouts there, and that is where we've just walked from there. So you have to do a little bit of a squiggle here. So there's a big sort of area there. There's the waiting coach just to my left, and then if we come in here, we got the main stand ahead of us, as you can probably see. They actually had a treatment table just where this fellow ahead of me is with the Great Britain coat on, and he was actually doing a bit of treatment outside al fresco. That's not his name. That's what he was doing. So I was looking again across at the dugouts. I'm going to try and get a few evening games in. Okay, because I'm missing a few Saturdays in September, so that we got content to go up, and it's lovely to get Walthamstow on my channel. And that's looking at the near sides, and let's spin. And there we are. That's a much better view of the main stand there. Little press box up there, and I can get through this cage, and when I go through this cage, that's where we came in. You can just see people walking up there to the turnstiles, but don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to Walthamstow Football Club yourself? I'm sure you'll have a warm welcome. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and do stay tuned for clips of today's match and some stills at the end. If you've enjoyed this video, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. And why not subscribe, so that all future videos go directly to your YouTube feed. And once you've subscribed, click on the little bell, and if you click on the little bell, you wake up in the morning and there will be the most glorious sunlight, just like that, all in your back garden. Anyway, thanks for watching, speak to you soon, and this is Walthamstow Football. Oh, jeez.
I'm with Robbins for Bristol Football Club. You're watching Around the Ground. Half-time score 0-1.
Oh, strike some. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, strike some. Oh. Oof. time and I'm outside Mono's sixth form college. Final score of Walthamstow 3, London Lions 2. What a terrific game of football. Played at a high pace. Both sides were excellent. Neither side deserved to lose, to be honest, and were an absolute credit to their teams. So well done to both teams for that. Anyway, hope the rest of the season's as good as that. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. And I'm going to get hit by this tree, and it's Walthamstow Football Club.